Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. Hits the 20. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Point after, up and good by Narvison. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Shot left, hop.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. AC Cardinal, 8.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards. You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. We get 22 out of that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Off to Benson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Second and 10, back to throw. And that one's going to hit the turf. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now they send their back in motion right. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Now looking to throw. It's caught by Harrison. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Set, go.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals first
That's the
down.
end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points.
Go. At the 60, at the 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Narvison will tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 7.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now Daniels to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Ready up.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store.
Come on, come on. Set.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready! Ready!
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
The 47-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready! Coconut, hot 70, hot 70. Ready up.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk, go!
From the red zone now. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Got it, ready?
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Daniels setting up the play action. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
18 Cardinals, ready?
3rd and long for Daniels. Touch, this is Lane. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Swift to start the drive. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
70 Lion. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. Running back motions right. Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throwing on 2nd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Looking underneath here. Benson. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead. Fourth down. They're going to throw for it. He completes it in traffic. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's thrown deep to the left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bronco leading.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Headed out right. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
There he is on 3rd and short. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. He has the first down for the moment, but we all see that flag, and depending on which way it goes, could wipe away that 4th down conversion. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. On comes Braden Narveson to try this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Narveson able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Huh.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. All set to go now from the 35. It's Benson on the give. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther Street, Panther Street. I got it. Steady.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Check. Bronco switch. No, 70 Lion. Hut, go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Benson again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on 3rd down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal.
Track at 60.
Back to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60.
We'll give it to Krosky Merritt. He finds a little room there before being hauled down. Gain of 3.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
On the go.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Track.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one is launched downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Go, trap. Hey, ready.
Running right. This is Krosky Merritt. Delivers a cutback. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Ready. 60 vices. 60 vices. Let's go.
This one left for Daniels. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the third. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Balled in again. It's McBride. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's a gain of 2.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They send the tight end in motion. They'll throw it here on first. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They are throwing it again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Fourth down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the running back screen. He's got room to roam. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time on rhythm and accurately, well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down, here's Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Check. 79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
Here we go. 79.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
He's hitting for him backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
He'll throw it. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals push their lead to 3. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels now against a blitz. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready?
Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders trail by a field goal. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels is going to throw again. He just throws this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now. Ready.
He'll look to throw it. He goes right back to Samuel. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders jump in front late. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 28, Cardinals 24.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60.
Setting up to pass. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20.
The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
Cardinals.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at
Gain of
least.
20. And a Cardinal first down.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down.
60 Bison, 60, 79 Bronco. Panther 11, Panther 11. Viking 18.
Throwing from the gun. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cardinals.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Broken 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Pioneer. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Arizona.
Panther 60.
So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Hey, smash.
He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Okay, ready?
5 still to go here. This is second down.
18,
Working now from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Set. Cowboys.
Here he goes. One final shot. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs. To score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're